Hello and welcome back to Iowa Plains. We're kind of basically continuing off from where we left off in the last episode. And yeah, so let's just kind of do with the rounds real quick. In the last episode, we were killing the weeds and fertilizing this field, the wheat field, which is all done. And so I kind of check it because it was late at night when we were doing, so yeah. So it looks like, yeah, weeds are all taken care of. The pH and nitrogen are both right where they would need to be, so that's great. And then the other major thing was our grass field. So we kind of sneak by here and head over to the grass field. Our driver of the forage wagon is missing a little bit, but hey, you know what? I'm fine with that. We're getting tons of grass, and this process of combining auto drive and course play together is really kind of awesome, because the workers basically just loading up the wagon. When the wagon's full, the worker takes it over to our fermenter, unloads it, comes back to the field, and takes off right where they started from. So yeah, basically I just have to start him and kind of forget about it, which is awesome. That's kind of how it should be. Okay, I do kind of want to check on the mower though, because I suspect it's almost out of gas, so it's going to be really low. Because I think I started it on this field when it was already low, so it could be almost out. Let's find out. Yeah, it's almost out. I think all I'll do is let it finish this row. Then I'm going to refill it. But before I do that, I'm actually going to move the Mahindra because, yeah, that forage wagon is almost full, and when it does, I don't want to be in the way when it does its run to the fermenter. So, yeah. So let's go refill this, and then turn it back loose on that field. When it's done, there are 2 more fields to do, so there's a lot of grass to mow. Which is going to be a really nice payday for us, because grass silage is right now at a pretty high price in this area. I'm hoping that stays the case. There's a good possibility that may not stay, but all I can do right now is hope it does. Because grass silage is kind of how we're financing everything right now. Whoops. Alright, so let's head back over there. It looks like the forage wagon is full, so looks like that worker is getting ready to make another run to the fermenter and drop off that grass. Make sure I stay out of the way, but also sneak by here. Alright, so let's bring this up. Turn this on, get it lowered, and there we go. Send it on its way. Alright, so while that's going on, I'm going to head back over to the farm, grab the truck, because we are getting low on funds, and I want to keep that construction of the shed moving along so we can finish it up, which means I need to sell some stuff. Oh, he's coming through. I'm not gonna try and challenge the tractor. He has many tons of extra weight. I think he'd win. So what I'm going to do, though, is first thing is back in here. And I don't think we have a lot of produce to sell, though, so I think I'm going to do is sell that manure spreader. It's not going to bring a lot of money, but it will bring some. But yeah, I'm not liking that manure spreader. It just doesn't seem to, I mean, it works okay. Don't get me wrong, it works okay. It's just, it doesn't seem to be compatible with the working system, and that's kind of important for us. It's kind of like the one thing I needed to do. So what I'm gonna do is send this over to the store. And actually, I'm going to keep auto drive up just in case I need to stop this suddenly, because I think I have the auto drive configured or fixed to account for all my extra buildings I've added, but just in case, I want to make sure it gets on the road before I turn that off. Okay, it is. Woohoo! That's good to see. Alright, so I'll let it go. I'm gonna grab the Ford and get our flatbed hooked up to it. And then we'll basically get all our produce loaded up that we have, which I don't think is going to be a whole lot. But we'll get it loaded up anyway. And do a run into town. Oh. Chickens, you're not making enough eggs. I mean, you are. It's just, can you make more, please? Okay. Let's go over here to the other side and grab those as well. And we'll also stopping by and grab whatever honey we have. Oh, the truck made it to the store. That's good. And last but not least is we're going to go over and grab the maple syrup. I don't think we'll have a lot of it. But there should be enough there to make it worthwhile. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to head over here and grab that, and then we'll head into town. Alright, so I got everything loaded up, and just gonna head into town real quick, and for the sake of time I'll go ahead and do like a time lapse for the drive, and I'll be back when we get there.
Nothing to hold me back, take my time, just enjoy the ride. I know man, passing by, life is good, best I've ever felt. Get me up, somewhere new, somewhere I can't find myself.
Alright, so I am going to run this over to the grocery store. I think they will take almost everything. Wherever they don't, ironically, the John Deere store will take. I'm not sure what they want, but they actually do buy the maple syrup. not sure how that all works out, but hey, I'm not complaining because if they're willing to take it and pay me, I'm fine with that. All right, and then the rest of this is gonna take right over here. And we'll sell it at the store, then also sell the manure spreader. I do want to pick up another manure spreader, but we will do that later. I don't think we're going to need one until, well, for a while. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. But yeah, let me just sell this real quick. And what I'm going to do is also back this up here and sell the spreader as well. I'm trying to remember how much I paid for it, but I seem to remember, I think I bought it on sale. I think I bought it secondhand, so it's probably not going to bring hardly anything. Yep, pretty much nothing. But that's fine. It's still some extra money in the bank. So like about another 9,200. No, I can't do math. $7,200. Yeah. All right. So let's get this back over to the farm. I think I added a. Well, we'll use that one. I think that's the one that goes right to in front of the driveway, entranceway in front of the main area there. We'll find out. Alright, so I'm going to head back over to the farm. And I'm pretty sure I'll beat the truck. I hope.
I found my way. I was in the dark against it all, but made it through the day. Cause I found my way. I found my way. In bad times, I know I'll be okay. Cause I found my way.
Alright, here we are. And evidently I'm still learning how to drive. Let's go ahead and back this in here and do this. There we go. And let's go park this. I'm gonna grab the Mahindra, get it out to the grass field, which I believe is field 13. And I'll grab the John Deere 8R, get hooked up to a cultivator, and I'm gonna start cultivating that grass field. Even though we're not done with it, I think over halfway done with it. Enough to where I can start cultivating. Because I want to get that going, mainly because before the end of April, I still need to put lime down, plant the corn, make sure it's fertilizer, and roll the field. And that's a lot to get down that field, considering we're already halfway through the month. But yeah, so let's use auto drive and send this over there. Then I'm gonna head over here, grab the 8R. I'll leave the planter parked there for now, because I'm about ready to use it. I'd originally planned on using the other John Deere for the cultivator, but I'm actually not positive if it can pull it, because it's actually a rather large cultivator. I know I have to use this John Deere when pulling that plow, but I'm not sure about the cultivator. I probably can pull it just fine, but it's actually tied up pulling the forage wagon, so we'll use this tractor. Also, I think the mower might be done. Kind of looks like it. If it is, then I will get it started on the next field. Yep, it is done. Okay. So we still have 2 more fields to mow, and I would like to also get those done in April. April is turning out to be a very busy month. But that's kind of the farm life. You have some months that are not as busy, which gives you time to get caught up on, maintenance around the place, get some stuff done, what normal people do around their place. And then you have other months like this where everything has to happen at once. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a headland here. And actually, I'm going to do a round around the whole field, and then I'll end up doing one more headland on this side, and then, which should put me back down to this end of the field, and I'll start it off on a worker going up and down. Yeah. But yeah, I think my other John Deere wouldn't be able to handle this, because even this monster of a tractor is struggling anytime there's a little hill. So this is definitely the tractor for it. I mean, this is only an 8R. It's not like the 9R or the really big boys, but this is still a really hefty duty tractor. Also, when I'm down here by the mower, I'll go ahead and get it sent over to the next field. It is able to make it up that hill. It's not much of a hill either. But yeah. Kind of glad I didn't try it in the Massey. That'd have been like embarrassing if I had. Alright, so let's grab the mower here. What I'm going to do is going to go ahead and get started on the next field. I'll just run back over. If I'd been smarter, I would have made the corner and started it off with a worker heading down the in row there, but yeah, like I said, if I was smarter. So we'll just hop over here. And let me get a course play loaded up for this field. Clear load. Mowing. Bring up that starting point. Oh, it's up there. Okay. Alright, so I can actually just do that. It will head over there and automatically start. Alright, so first thing I need to do is I need to move the Mahindra because it is in the way. There's that little starting point where I parked. That is actually where the same point that the forage wagon uses. All right. Glad I wore my running shoes today. Cause yeah, running across here like in work boots or something, bad for your feet. Plus on work boots, you can't jump. Anyway, back to whatever it is we're actually doing. And yeah, it's also really kind of dusty. I was just noticing that we have not had a lot of rain here lately, so you can kind of look behind us. It's dusty. You definitely don't want to be tailgating me. I kind of missed that first section there. It's the whole hitting the gas before I actually lower the tool. There we go. Oh, they must be... Uh-oh. Well, I think I just made a boo-boo. I will, I forgot to park the IT runner truck. So, it's kind of blocking the path. So, let me, get this raised up real quick. So what I'll do here is just make this little turn. I think move over a little bit. Gonna turn this over to a worker and let them finish up here. I'm gonna hop in the Mahindra and get the IT runner truck out of the way so the other worker can get back to finishing up the getting the grass loaded into the fermenter. Oh. Brakes. Sorry. You know, at least that worker, when he was stuck waiting, had turned off the engine so he wasn't burning through gas. I greatly appreciate that because gas is really expensive. All right. So all right, so the next item I want to do is kind of the kick this off to the next level on this thing. Don't tell the contractors I'm moving their equipment. But they're all at lunch, so they won't know. and I'll put it back. Alright, so, oops. And, yeah, never go underneath something that's raised up like that. It's not safe. Okay, I just want to make sure I have enough to progress it to the next stage before I actually do that. Where is it? Okay, here it is. So, 25,000? Hey, I do. All right. Whoops. So, sell. All right. Getting closer to being done. We now have doors. Looks like we might have lights too. But I don't think they're wired in yet. But I'm gonna put this back so they don't notice. It goes around here. Yeah. Goes somewhere around there. Alright. So yeah, we are on the next phase there. And you know, I didn't check. How much money do I need? So yeah, our next episode, we should be all done with it. Because I have enough money to finish it now, so... Woohoo! That will be exciting, because I want to start using it. Get my usage permit and everything all lined up. So hopefully we'll be good to go come May. Alright, I do want to hop over here because I kind of forgot, but I want to turn off the hay production part of this. I just wanted producing silage. Wow, so we've so far from that field already, we've already gotten over 500,000 liters. And actually probably closer to 600,000, I think, because we've already produced a lot of grass silage and some hay. And those are not like 1 for 1. So wow. Kind of makes me double think doing corn with how much we get out of that, but yeah, there's kind of a plan here for corn. I think we're gonna make some good money on it. This area, this town has some really cool advantages with corn. I might kind of show you that real quick. I just want to double check, see how we're going along here. Forge Rock Cape. Another worker is causing a bit of a dust cloud over there. Alright, so I'm going to go over here, park the Mahindra away, and we'll grab the truck and head into town because there's something I do want to kind of show you regarding corn. And one of the purposes of why I'm spending the money by buying that planter and some other stuff. So we also do have a corn dryer, which does actually really increase the value of corn. And kind of spacing out here. We're not going to drive the Mahindra into town. I don't think the local sheriff would appreciate me taking it out on public roads. Just guessing. But yeah, before we wrap up this episode, I do want to head to town real quick. If I can not run into the carport pools. So it's going to take some investment, some money. And I do plan on doing this. Probably won't be till fall though. In fact, it definitely won't be till fall because it'll be after we harvest the corn that we're just now planting. But I still do want to kind of show you kind of the long-term plan, I guess you could say. And keeping in mind that the town is going through a big renovation here in the very near future. Probably over the next couple of months, the mayor has actually talked to some developers. They're going to come in and do some major construction work, rebuild some stuff, provide some huge improvements to the town. I kind of covered that a little bit in a previous episode. I'm super excited about it. The mayor did an awesome job of negotiating that, and I'll put a lot of work in it, so kudos to him. But yeah, so one of the things I want to do with the corn is, man, I just have to figure out which one of these it is. I think it is this. Let's check and see. Yes. So it's the popcorn factory. I'm going to pull over here so it's not as loud. Now with the popcorn factory, we can basically bring our corn here, take it and produce popcorn, and then sell the popcorn at a much higher profit. And so let me pull up the thing here and kind of show that real quick. So standard corn is, well, right now it's going for about $700 a liter. The top price we're going to see is about $887. So we're kind of in the upper middle area. We're right around here. It does bottom out around $400. Now we do have the corn dryer. And let me just find that one here real quick. It's in here. Somewhere. Hopefully. There it is, dried corn. So dried corn has a top range, not quite double, but pretty darn close. It tops out around $1,300. So, it's about an extra $500 more. A little over $500 more. Now, popcorn, on the other hand, we can make popcorn or butter popcorn. Popcorn, on the other hand, tops out around $2,500. And butter popcorn is another $200 on top of that. Now with that, for making butter popcorn, which is actually the reason I just bought those dairy cows. Is we're going to have dairy cows who are producing milk. I'm going to need to invest into that a lot because making butter requires some more production as well. But starting out, I think doing popcorn, I can pick up some sea salt. Sea salt's actually really cheap. I have to buy it from the store because it's not something that's done locally. Because we're, in Iowa, there's no salt sea around here, no oceans. So I'll have to buy some of that, getting imported in. But yeah, with that, we can make some popcorn from the corn and make a pretty good money on it. So that's kind of the long-term plan. But it really won't happen till fall time, and by then the town will be completely different as well. So I'm really looking forward to all of that. I think their plan is to redo this entire main street area around here, and there are some additional shops and companies looking to come in as part of this development. So super exciting. Yeah, so that's kind of the long-term plan. And it's gotten dark, so we will wrap up our episode here. I'm going to head back to the farm. As we're doing that, I wanted to thank you for joining us on this episode, and I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please go ahead and hit that like button, and also leave a comment. Let me know what you think, any ideas you have, or anything you notice I can improve on. Just let me know. Always looking for good feedback. And also be sure to subscribe and hit that bell so you get notifications whenever the next episode comes out. But yeah, so we'll go ahead and leave it here. And again, thank you for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful day. All right, bye.